Hi, my name's Erin, and I'm going to be doing a short 10-minute workout video for teenagers. So, the first workout we're going to be doing targets our quadriceps, which are located here on the leg, where your thigh is. Well, I guess this is right here. So, these muscles, it's a muscle group consisting of 4 muscles, hence quads, quadriceps. So those 4 muscles are your rectus femoris, the vestis lateralis, the vestis medialis, and your vestis intermedius. So those are the 4 muscles that make up your quads, short for quadriceps. So we are going to start with some basic squats, and I'm going to set the timer for 45 seconds. So here's my timer for 45 seconds. We're just going to get right into it. But when you do a squat, make sure that your knees don't go past the tip of your toes. So when you're squatting, you obviously can't see that. So when you're squatting, you don't want your knees to go forward like that. And also you want to make sure that you get pretty low so that you're parallel to the ground. So, I'm about to start the timer. Okay, here we go. Ah, darn, you can't see me. Hold on. Sorry. Play. Okay. And when I come up from my squat, I usually squeeze my glutes. And it is not about how fast you're doing them. It's to make sure that you're doing them correctly, because in squats, a lot of times the form is like the biggest thing that keeps you from getting in a good exercise to target the muscles that you want to target. I'm going to go from the side now so you can see. Well, that's time. So now that we have worked out our quadriceps, it's important to stretch. And I meant to mention this earlier, but a lot of people, including myself, use resistance bands. So you can use resistance bands when you're doing squats. I usually put them here, right above the knee. Or you can use weights. I kind of just wanted to do without any equipment because I know that a lot of people don't have resistance bands and weights, so I wanted to just make it as simple as possible. So to stretch our quads, I'm just on the floor and I'm putting my right leg behind me so that the heel of my foot is pretty much touching my butt, and this stretches your quads. And then we're gonna switch. Okay, so now we're gonna move into our stomach muscles. So these are our core muscles, because this is your core. They are called our abdominal muscles. So the ones that I'm gonna be targeting today are our obliques, which are on the side. If you contract your stomach, the muscles in your stomach, your core muscles, then you can feel them. So your core muscles help you rotate your torso. So this exercise is probably one of my favorite exercise for my obliques, and these are called Russian twists. So I usually use a weight. This is 10-pound ball, but since I said I was gonna do equipment, you can, if you want to use a weight, you can. This is 8 pounds. You could even, I even found some like jars of tomato sauce. You could even use these. Just sometimes you gotta get creative. You can use a milk jug or like a dictionary if you wanted to. So either way. So pretty much, but I'm not gonna do one. So pretty much you are gonna be on your coccyx bone, which is the bone that helps you balance on your butt like this. And my feet, my legs are just up at a 90-degree angle. Well, they don't have to be at a 90-degree angle, but pretty much you're just twisting from side to side like this. We're gonna do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So make sure that your feet don't touch the ground. Mine almost did, but make sure that your feet don't touch the ground. And also, I meant 20 in all, but 10 on each side. Almost forgot, we need to stretch our obliques. So you can do this standing up or sitting down. Since I'm already sitting down, I'm just gonna do it sitting down. But pretty much, I'm just going to lift one arm up at a time and just go over to my right leg and stretch. This is going to stretch out your obliques. And I'm just gonna switch. That feels good. Okay. So the last muscle that we're gonna be exercising today are our biceps, which I barely have any, but they're like this muscle here. These are your biceps. So our biceps help us move our forearm up. So flexing of the, or movement of the arm, pretty much. Or your forearm anyways. So I know I said no equipment, but for this exercise, you do need some sort of weight. I mentioned before, I have actual barbells, but you can use tomato sauce. So I'm just gonna be using this just because I wanna make sure that I don't use like exercise equipment. But typically I will use exercise equipment. But if you do get something like this, just make sure that it has the same weight, that they're both the same weight. Okay, so we're just gonna do 10 bicep curls, which pretty much you're literally just curling your arm up like this. That's all you're doing. But make sure that your body is still, that it doesn't wobble like this. You don't really want it to do that. It will if you're curling with heavier weights, but yeah. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So real quick before I go, our stretches for our biceps, we're literally just gonna be pressing you wanna have your palm facing away from you, and you're just gonna be pressing back with your other hand, and this stretches your biceps. Thank you for watching.